All right, bro. So let's talk about what we have coming up on the horizon in April. In April, we actually have not a forgotten lightweight, but a lightweight who was probably the most popular of the bunch, probably about a year or two ago, until he took a hiatus. Had to get mental health right, get family right, different things right, and that's one Ryan Garcia. So Ryan Garcia is now slated to take on Emmanuel Tagoe in April. Bro, what do you think is going to happen with that fight? Do you think Ryan is really back? Is this just a grab for some quick money and then he'll be back off on another hiatus? What do you make of the Ryan Garcia camp and everything surrounding him right now as he's trying to make a return against Tagoe?
Man, it's almost impossible to really take Ryan serious, man. It's going to be the time test. We got to see what he do.
Mm-hmm.
I actually saw today a headline saying, him apologizing about like I was thinking the fight was off, but what I think happened is he can't make weight at 135, and they've upped the limit to 139 if I'm not mistaken. The 139 limit, so not even a lightweight fight anymore.
Right.
It's a catch weight, you know what I'm saying? And so, with that being said, man, that don't really look good either. You know what I'm saying?
At
That means
all.
that means you really ain't been in fighting shape, and the hiatus have taken effect on your body. Like my man Ace on Paid in Full. My body different. You know what I'm saying? I move different. You know what I'm saying? So we'll have to see, man. I mean, I just want to see him get in the ring and do his thing, man, and get back to what he should be doing. I think inactivity ain't good for him, because when you have, in my opinion, and I'm not an expert, but I just think sometimes when you have the mental health issues and you have things going on like that, I think sometimes too much inactivity, it could be bad for you. You know what I'm saying? Because what are you going to do with your mind, or what are you doing in the spare time? Because it could be a lot of things that trigger you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You might, I don't know. I like to stay busy. If I got something on my mind, something eating at me, and that might not be the best method, But shout out to him for even coming out with it and getting help, and hopefully he's 100, And me, I don't really have expectations for him anymore, man. I'm just waiting to see, and as things play out, you know what I'm saying, I would judge accordingly, But it's not a good sign that he couldn't make weight, you know what I'm saying, if that's true for what I saw today.
Right.
And that's what I got for it, man. I'm gonna wait and see, man. So shout out to Ryan Garcia, and I'm ready to see what you got, brother.
Yeah, what's interesting about some of the rumors surrounding his ability to make weight and then possibly becoming a catch weight is if that does transpire, that would start to give a little bit of credence to things that Eddy Reynoso and
Canelo.
Canelo have said as why he ended up leaving their camp. Because a
Right.
lot of what they said is that Ryan Garcia was not the hardest worker,
Right.
that he really did not put in the level of effort in
Dedication.
training
Right.
that's needed to really be at the top. So, it's going to be interesting to see again the rumors about the weight. To me, that's already problematic because that does mean that you definitely let yourself fall completely out of shape to a point where you're not really ready to get back in the ring at your proper weight. So I really don't know what to expect from Ryan in this fight. I do think that he should win it pretty easily. I do believe that he's a level above Emmanuel Tagoe, but I think the question will be: will the performance really be a spectacular one, or will it be kind of a ho hum performance where it's like blah? And so I think a lot of people aren't going to judge Ryan by the win because he's coming in as the heavy favorite.
Right.
But I do think how this fight with Tagoe goes is going to have a lot of people looking at Ryan and having forming their opinion based off how the fight really goes.
Right.
So, but we'll see, man. April's loaded, and it's interesting to see
Shit.
see Ryan Garcia, on that card and coming back into the ring.